New game. We're going with Playline 5. More realistic. Recommended for players who are familiar with the essentials of combat and survival in the world of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I am not, but that's what makes it more fun. Your journey begins. Henry setting forth towards new lands by Hans Capone's side isn't the lad he used to be. His adventurous life has taken a toll on him. Good luck. Thank you. Hardcore mode is a more difficult and immersive way. This is important to me. A more immersive way of experiencing the game. Helpful UI elements are limited both in and out of combat, and navigating the world relies solely on your sense of direction. Your character's position is never marked on the map. The compass doesn't show your cardinal directions. Damn. And fast travel is disabled. Okay, that's kind of nice as well. That's cool. You can also adjust the difficulties in different areas by selecting the least 3 negative perks that will remain active through. Wait, you can also adjust the difficulty in different areas by selecting at least 3 negative perks that will remain active throughout the game. So I have to choose 3. Holy shit. Russia and America will start World War III over time travel technology. I will prevent it so we can live happy going to brothels. We will all have a happy future. I hope you succeed. Thank you. Take all. Holy shit, you can actually do that. Stop doom scrolling. Bad bag. Every bag has a God-given number of times it can be bent. Yours is already past its limits. Due to your bad bag, your carrying capacity is 50% lower, and whenever you bend to pick up a herb or mushroom, there's a small chance you strain your bag and be left hobbling for a while. Bro, is Henry 80 years old in this game or heavy-footed? Always been heavy-footed. Ma said it doesn't matter, everyone has their quirks. Fritz and Matthew always said you were a bumbling idiot. Your heavy steps cause your starting noise level to be increased from 0 to 25. What's more, your shoes wear down twice as fast. My shoes were destroyed all the time anyway, so... Numbskull. How should I put it? You're not the sharpest quill in the inkwell. In order for you to understand anything, people have to repeat it at least twice. You will gain experience 40% slower. You gain experience 40% slower. You get... Oh, it's actually written twice. Oh my god. This is amazing. People have to repeat it at least twice. You gain experience 40% slower. You gain experience... I love this. I've been watching too much Steins Gate. What is Steins Gate? I only know of Stargate. Somnambulant. They say you spend half your life sleeping. That would actually... Yes! That's actually true for me. Pretty much. That's a good thing. Perhaps the other half won't be so awful. You lose restedness 40% faster, and every time you sleep, there's a chance your sleepwalking legs will take you somewhere else. That might be fun. Okay, we could do that. I'm going to mark this for now. Hungry Henry. You feel quite hungry. As soon as you are hungry, all you can think about is food. You're useless and you don't want to talk to people. All you want to do is eat. What happened to the music? Oh. I know for a fact, whenever Quinn is going to play this game, Chad is going to peer pressure him into taking this one. 100%. In addition to the usual effects of hunger, starving also reduces your speech, charisma, and intimidation. The hungrier you are, the bigger the penalty. Moreover, all food will fill you 50% less, and your digestion rate increased by 50%. Ooh. Anime called Steins Gate. Sci-fi time travel anime. Oh, okay, okay. Sweaty. If you were a tanner, nobody would find it out that you smell awful. Only you're not a tanner. Says with sweat, and it causes your clothing to get dirty 50% faster, as well as start to smell. When you do start to stink, you can be smelled from twice as far away, which makes stealth more difficult. Not even perfume will help. Picky eater. You'd prefer to only eat mass cooking. Only your mass in a better place so you don't eat much. Your pickiness causes all food in your inventory to spoil 25% faster. When gutting animals, you're also picker and get only a quarter of the meat. Holy shit. Bashful. You have trouble talking to strangers, so prefer avoid doing so. You can't ask people for directions, so it's more difficult to find your way. Wow. I don't know my place on the map, and I can't ask people for directions. Holy shit, that would be insane. Besides that, you're too shy to speak to the girls at the bathhouse, so you can't request all of their services since you're not much of a talker. Gaining speech experience 20% slower. Punchable face. Take a look at your face. Pig's eyes. Prost, mein Mann. I've been up 48 hours drinking and binge watching Steins Gate. Holy shit, my man, you need to get some rest, bro. 48, I mean, I've done the same thing, but it's not good. It's not good. Please take care. Pig's eyes, nose like a button. Wouldn't you just punch yourself in the face? Surely you would, and you're not alone. People who attack you are motivated to really hurt you, making them stronger, braver, and more resilient. The effect is multiplied based on the combat skills of your opponent. The stronger the opponent, the greater their buff is. What's more, you take 10% more damage. Could be a 1. Tales of the wicked deeds of Henry of Scarlets have proceeded you to new lands. The law will keep a closer eye on you. Once you're branded for a crime, the effect is permanent. And getting caught for any other serious crime will lead you to execution. They're just gonna straight up kill me? What's more, guards will punish you more severely, and the consequences of these punishments will be more intense. The chance of you being randomly searched is also doubled. Holy shit! I will never sleep until time travel is possible. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Daniel, but I guess with that lifestyle you're not gonna make it far. That's quite sad though. Okay, so we get tired faster and we sleepwalk. People love to punch us in the face, and we take more damage, and enemies are stronger. Food spoils faster. Get a quarter of the meat. Sweaty. Hungrier, bigger the penalty. All food will fit. Nah. Maybe Numbskull. That doesn't seem too bad. Or is it? Heavy foot, no. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Maybe. Definitely not. Definitely not. Maybe. Definitely not. Definitely not. I think I'm gonna go with a picky eater. Nah, let's go Numbskull. That's more RP-like for me in real life. Alright, sleepwalking. Bro wants to play HC without the HC element. Half-half. Like, because I want to do a couple of stealth things, this wouldn't make any sense. Heavy-footed wouldn't make any sense. Like, this would make it so I pretty much can't really do any stealth. So, we're gonna go with these 3. Maybe one more? Maybe Picky Eater? I'm getting animals, I get less. And food spoils faster. But when I dry the food, it doesn't spoil at all, I believe. Maybe. Alright, we're gonna go with these 4. I'm very delusional, yes. I can imagine. After 48 hours. Alright, numbskull. We're pretty much dumb. We need to sleep more. And when sleeping, we sleepwalk. We're a picky eater and food gets spoiled 25% faster. And we get less from hunting. And we have a punchable face, meaning enemies are just stronger and we get more damage. Sounds fine. Are we gonna watch this again? I mean, we've seen this before. We started this before. A handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Zuchtol. 1403. Oh.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
You had to stop. We've seen this. This is just the skip part. Okay, yes. We know what happens here. A little bit of introduction. All right. Go up the stairs. Got him. Oh, what did I do? There. It is. Get him. How did that miss?
You having a chance?
Just one-shot them. Damn.
Die, you swine!
Bruh. I just barely scraped his head. Time for sleep, I got class soon. Damn. Then, have a good night's rest. That was a nice headshot. And good luck with the time traveling thing.
Conway, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Owen, move downstairs.
More archers! Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line.
Doing it.
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Bruh, can you imagine in the medieval times actually standing here? Like seeing this horde of enemies right at your gate?
What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire on
I don't want to imagine that. Time travel is impossible. We will not have the future going to brothels. God damn it.
Get ready for
I'm giving up. No!
this one! Stop them! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Alright. Go ahead. Dry devil. It begins! Yes, you're right in time. What perks did you pick? The sleepwalker. And like I need more sleep and I sleepwalk. I'm a picky eater. I'm a dumb fuck, so I get 40% less experience. And another one, which I just forgot. Can I check the perks somewhere? Half mode. Opponents are stronger. Yes, true. Double stab. I'm glad you're streaming. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Stab him. Stab them all. Corpse pile. Nope, I'm not. Okay, I'm kicking it down. I'm kicking it down. Away with him. Oh, we gotta do the whole intro sequence again where Henry is all delusional. I'm just gonna rush through everything up until the point where it actually begins. Just extra HD, yep. That's Hans. Isn't it? Oof.
Fuck. I've been hit. Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Break it off. Do not pull it out. Do not pull it out.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna fucking Juvat.
Dentist Fortuna Juvat.
Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
How are there only 3 enemies inside the castle? Why are they climbing the ladder over there when the gate is opened? If there are hundreds of soldiers outside, why are they not all just rushing inside? Unplayable. Literally unplayable, this game. Alright. Kingdom Come. We know all that. We know all that. We know what's happening. Several weeks earlier, we are on the way to Trotsky. Maybe you were meant to be a peasant who rises into royalty. Isn't that pretty much what's happening? With KCD1, you're pretty much a peasant, the blacksmith's son. Turns out you're not actually his son. Audentes Fortuna Iuvac. But you were born in the wrong generation. Me? In real life, you mean?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace.
Oh, I didn't play one as well. We just watched a recap.
Picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
No, shit,
We should have
base
to
egg.
rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this
Odin, whatever.
whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Iuvac. Fortune favors the brave.
Yes.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride
About
back
this
again.
game. Much love gameplay
Doesn't take
until I
much
bought it.
bravery.
Good decision.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
Trotsky. I hope when I get into this castle, or the big city, that it's actually a big, massive city.
My word.
and not just like a
That
small
is
town like the one
fucking
in
impressive.
KCD1.
It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
What else this year has in store for us? What else is on the list for this year? I mean, we got this thing. We got the Expedition 33, which is supposedly an amazing game. No idea about that though. I hope KCD2 wins Game of the Year. I hope it.
Well,
There
Henry,
you go.
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Yes.
Of course I am.
Of course.
We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important
That's
message and then
okay.
hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our
Expedition
success,
33 is
chase
insanely
some
good,
local
but-
wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Nah.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Bro, be a little bit responsible, eh?
You're a bit too keen. You never know what might happen.
Henry, don't be such a lily liver. Audentes fortuna juvat. Well,
Oh, I remember
enough of the
the
chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
talk with Hans on the
How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates.
what's it called again?
Keep
The
your
thing
eyes
where
on
you
the
hang
road
in
ahead.
there with your
Exactly.
fists and
If anything
your
in front
head
of us
stuck,
even looks like it's moving,
and
we
people
want to
are
know.
throwing
Keep your hair on,
tomatoes
eh?
and shit at you.
Hold on, Scott. Eyes
That was a
like
fun
hawk.
discussion.
I don't miss nothing.
Hans is gonna hate me this playthrough, and I'm going to hate Hans. That's a given. I can't shake the feeling when playing it that it's so similar to so many Unreal Engine 5 games in different aspects. Ooh,
Sir,
commercial. Ah, yeah. We saw this. Okay. Big army coming in.
Should we get ready for a fight?
No.
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I wouldn't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Yeah, they do outnumber us a tad bit.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
The crossbows aren't even loaded.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Awkward.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Oh yeah. Now we can choose the play style. Prefer solve things using knowledge, sharp tongue and scout hides in the shadows, and solve tasks silently, undetected by stealth. That's kind of the play style that I'm trying to go for. Yeah, let's go this.
I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Persuasion, blah blah blah. Yep, we know. Okay. As envoys, we're offering an alliance. Don't really look like bandits. As soldiers, we can help you with the bandits. I forgot which one I chose the first time. I think I went with this. But I think I'm gonna go with... I mean, we are envoys. Indeed. And we are offering an alliance, so...
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you, or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me.
I don't think you can actually
More like
succeed
some
the first one
uppity
there,
brat.
can you?
Didn't you say you were a tracker? What would you know about documents? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
You just said the
Alright,
same
then.
thing that I said, but
You may
for
carry
him
on,
it's
but
okay.
put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point.
I'm 100%
Back
convinced
home, the last
this,
time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
these guys are
Is
in
there,
with the
an
bandits.
inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Just a smug
I
look.
suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in...
He knows
hunting down
exactly
those
where we're going to be
bandits.
camping, and he's going to send those
Thomas.
bandits to us.
Captain
It's just
Trotsky.
wankers.
Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
All right.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night.
Not a good spot.
The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Surely. Hans is so naive.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Welcome to Hardcore Mode. This is new. Hardcore Mode is an immersive gameplay mode which mainly influences your user interface and the way you navigate the world. Navigation perks. Negative perks. In Hardcore Mode, the difficulty of the game is influenced by the negative perks you've chosen. You can see their effect anytime your character tap under your main level. Okay. Navigation in Hardcore Mode, you can't see the cardinal directions on your compass, and quests markers only appear when you're close enough to them. Okay. You can't see your position on the map. so you'll have to use your surroundings to find your way around. If you're lost, you can always ask someone where you are. Just walk up to them, use left alt and ask. That is if you didn't choose the bashful perk, which I didn't take. I did not. Combat and survival. Your health and stamina bars are hidden in hardcore mode, and you have to rely on sight and sound to orient yourself on the battlefield. When your opponent is injured, he'll be bloodied. If he's tired, he'll breathe heavy, and the same goes for your character. In combat, you don't see your combat rosette or perfect block or riposte indicators. Oh no! That is gonna fuck me over, because I was relying on those. You have to rely on you and your opponent's movements. Audentes fortuna iubat. Alright. Here we go then. Here we go then.
Say something to that dog.
X.
Heel.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can
Henry,
get for you.
come here.
What's
Henry,
up, Hans?
What the fuck was that about?
Oh yeah, no,
What
he's
was
mad.
what about?
With that captain. I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
What do you mean provoke? Bro, I hate this dude. I hate Hans. I will leave him here. I will leave him here. There was no threat.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling. How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
Hans is a
Back
mega
down in
cunt
the
and
end,
leave.
though.
Because I kept you in check.
Oh, sure you did. You
Better
said
keep
the
your
same
nose out of
fucking
it
thing
next
I
time.
did, bro. Oh. Better keep your nose as you wish.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow
your
in
orders.
front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking.
Sure.
We'll deliver our message
Sure.
and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that...
You're in the
Bit
mood
of
for
sword
that.
play.
Certainly. So
Certainly.
then...
All right.
just a
We
bit
heard
left.
that
Oh,
already.
you've
We
got off.
know.
Here's
we
a
know.
practice
we know.
sword for you.
Break the
Have that
sword.
ready.
We know about that. Wait, maybe there's something new? Player menu, blah blah blah. Inventory and no. Putting on armor, outfits, general information. Okay, that's nothing new here. Put on the training sword. Jump over. I wish I could just hit him, but I can't.
So,
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab
Okay,
a
then.
practice sword and come along.
What if I have the sword? What?
can we start with the sword?
Where's your helmet? Surely you don't want...
Oh, the helmet. The helmet. Sure. I need this. Alright.
Can we start with the sword?
You've got your armor. Good. Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up us.
Alright, okay. I gotta deal with the dog. This dude. Oats.
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with...
Ah.
No doubt. But also because I'm not as rash as you. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
for some big political...
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna. And his brother, Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the Royal Chamberlain, von Bergo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
Von Berghoff is the guy that we gonna need to find. Do you think maybe we can make peace?
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumins is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs,
that would be nasty indeed. Also, I just remembered, I have to hide the death counter because that's for V Rising and not this guy.
Tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect. You think our big mission will be...
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Bergo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
Sure,
You're a
all
bit
done.
sure of
That
yourself,
easy,
eh?
that easy.
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message.
Alright. If I see any OTK cringe lords linkers popping off during potent reacts, I'm calling Odin's flip phone to negotiate permanent diarrhea debuff for all them linkers. Please do. Please do.
Listen,
Please,
would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
I just thought about it while working out. I got it. Nice. Good, good, good. What would you swap that sausage for?
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to.
Well,
Okay, that was new. The ring story. I didn't hear that before. I do wonder, could I just leave?
I can't abandon the company.
Unfortunate. It would be funny if you could just boost off. Okay, I guess we need to play some dice then. Can I? Can't sit down.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for
Dentes
everything
Fortuna
I
Iuba.
order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Sure. I know for a fact that. Oh yeah.
On then, show us what you can do.
Did you finish
Unless
your
you're playing
softcore
for
run?
the
No.
first time.
No. I didn't even play much. Wait, how do I again? Hold the die, hold the die. Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay, wait. We hold the 5. And we score and continue. Hold the 1. Can't do much with these. YOLO. One more.
If I was you, I'd take it.
And it's a 1, 2, 3. Why is this not a 4? Well, let's do that and score and pass. 300. Now watch this guy have 1500 points in the first run. I fucking called it, man. I fucking called it.
My lucky dice never fail.
Fuck
It's
you,
mine,
cunt.
friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
This is great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again?
Yes, please. Yes.
All right.
I'm playing until I win that ring up of him.
I
Right, boys,
hope
back to
Lady
work.
Luck will be on
Just
my
wanted to
side.
pop in and let you know extra cringe Emily clips will not be allowed no more. Good. I don't even know, like, who? I know she's some part of, like, OTK, but I've seen some controversy around her, but like, wasn't that Emily girl the one that was driving? Or like, yeah, indeed. Just see a mention of Expedition 33. There was a mention of that game here, indeed. There was. People saying it's a good game. Another 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is that? Doesn't make sense. Again.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
She's nuisance streamer IRL and she does reckless driving. Oh god damn it. Classic. But let me guess, she's not banned or anything and nothing happened, right? All is good. KCD2 is good, but Expedition 33 is Game of the Year. No way, no way. KCD2 all the way. Bed for a day. Oh, for a day only. Bruh.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
You haven't played. I did download it. I did play it for like. I think I think I played the prologue. I played until that. I defeated the first. There's the gate or like a door with a split in the middle, and then behind the door there's a way down with a rock. You go around the rock, and there's a big dude and. One of the women says like, oh, this is a dangerous one or something like that. Later, Freddy, thanks for stopping by. Sure, brother. And that thing, I defeated that thing, then went through the door and then uninstalled the game again. 1. Where's the single 2, please?
Don't drag it out. I want to play too,
Right.
you know?
God damn it, I busted.
Aye, that'll do.
This is stop playing at the point before falling down the cliff in case it needs to. Okay. Maybe I might need to. Maybe I'll give it another chance in the future.
Damn it!
I mean the. He busted as well. The combat is nice with the parrying. That is kind of nice. Two, 5. I do play it. If you enjoy Final Fantasy type combat, it's changed the game. Kind of. I wouldn't say I like the type of combat that Final Fantasy has. It's acceptable. But the way that Expedition 33 did change on that formula is a cool thing, in my opinion. Can I go again with 2? Wait, does 2, 3, 4, 5
Well,
work? No, it doesn't.
Are we still playing?
Yes, we are. And it's your turn. Story is insanely good. Music is insanely good. Okay, like I haven't had such a good story since the Witcher 3 game. Damn, what? At the end game, Expedition 3 was like way more difficult than Souls
that's
games.
as far as I go.
More difficult than Souls games. Ooh. Only grips with a generic ass UE5 feel to it. Yeah, that was a bit. That's one of the reasons why I just uninstalled it again, because it kind of felt generic in the controls in the overall world. I can live with it since everything else is peak. Okay, okay. I'd rather have the game in UE5 than not have it. Yeah. If you don't abuse certain characters, you have to parry like 15, 16 times in a row. Damn, okay. Wait, this is the same role that I had before. Oh no, not completely. This one doesn't do anything. Why the 4? Why the 4? I have to roll again, otherwise he
What's taking you
wins.
so long? There's nothing to it.
It's a 1. A 1. A 1. Damn it. If you took out the characters and said... What game? I'd be confused between... Oh, if you... okay, I see.
My lucky dice never fail.
Yeah.
It's mine, friend. Tomorrow,
I agree
we'll
with that.
drink on Henry's
Confused between
coin.
Wukong Expedition,
That's
Lies
just
of P,
great.
every other Unreal
You
Engine
can
5
never
game.
have too much ale.
Character
Wanna try your
customization
luck
is also
again?
sick. The devs
Same wager.
character customization, swimsuit, everything else. We'll play
All right.
again. I need that ring.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
The fuck am I supposed to do? 4-4, that's nothing. 2, I cannot do anything with that. Wait, let's do a 5 and then reroll. Those are really well priced, if that matters to people. It does, it does.
Let it be now. I
There's a
wanna
fun
wait
Easter
too,
egg.
you know?
When every character uses swimsuit at the final boss also wears a swimsuit. Nice. God damn it. YOLO. Again. 2 ones, 2 ones, 2 ones. Yes! I knew it! Continue. Also, one of the main characters is voiced by the same guy as Gollum. What? Really? Who? He's looking around in the world before taking on the paintress. Oh, yeah, the paintress, the big lady. We
Why'd I
won!
even start playing?
Wait, no. I was stupid. I forgot to score.
Kurva! Damn your eyes. You played well.
I fucking nailed it.
What's to be done?
It's a bet,
A bet is a bet. Here's your
When I
ring.
saw Andy Serkis was on Renor, I almost came. Oh, Renor is probably the character in game, and Andy Serkis the actor. I don't know. I haven't met Renor. Was so fucking well written. And yet to do the voice, but the animation, which kind of makes it very clever on his behalf. Oh, let's have Shadowheart as another main character. Really? Shadowheart's voice actress, damn. It seems like they popped off with the game, eh? Here's the ring.
Seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard.
Yeah.
Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. And here's the sausage in return.
All right.
Nice.
And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring.
Yeah.
True enough to feed Mud. Look at him, left all, and then Mud, come here. Come here, boy. Hey, feeding.
Look what I have for you.
Select that. There you go. Take that sausage. Enjoy it, boy. All right. Can I amaze? They did amazing well. Like they deserve all the bit of praise, especially since it came out of it came out of nowhere. That is wild. Okay, the ending of the game also brought me to tears. Oof. I'm gonna be honest. The first scene where the cycle continues and all the people with flowers turn into flower dust, essentially, that kind of made me tear up a little bit. That is, I mean, it's an emotional game, I guess. Prologue is rough, yes. All right,
We start with the sword play.
let's do the sword
You've
play
got
then.
your armor. Good. Ready?
Yes.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on.
I'm pressing
This
the
time,
button.
let's get warmed up.
All right.
I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Hit him.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now.
Music was done by one
sequence.
dude. What? A single dude made 154 tracks. Damn. The train wreck of emotions. Yep. I bet. Chain attacks by pressing the attack button again while your first attack is still in progress. Okay, okay.
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Some sort of autistic music salmon.
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking,
Randomly found on
you still have
SoundCloud.
to take
What?
care you have strength left to defend.
Damn.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
I'm blocking.
Good. That's the way.
I'm blocking.
Good.
Does it switch automatically?
That's
Oh, yeah.
the way. Why don't you?
I'm
cover
holding the
yourself?
button.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that
Revenge of
by
Kingdom
means of a
Hearts.
perfect
Kingdom
block.
Hearts games. Damn.
Perfect block, eh?
I've never played a
You've become a
single
real
game.
swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Pretty good. Nice.
Easy perfect parries,
about a
even without
riposte?
the...
Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing
Sure.
to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike.
Yeah, I have to
I'll
think
show
of
you.
this video.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Sweet.
Right in his
Well.
face.
Hey, you're not as good
The
as Captain
counter.
Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon.
Oh, yeah.
You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
He's doing that, so I attack there.
Nice work, Henry.
He's doing that, so I stab.
Riposte.
He's pulling up. So I do this.
I was too slow.
Again.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstration.
Wait, now I get it. What is this video? In relation to Kingdom Hearts.
That was undeniable proof that we totally owned you, lamers.
The Heartless obey me now, Sora. Now I have nothing to fear.
Peak cinema. Get some cringe.
Because I'm you. No, I'm me. I'm me, he
And now
says.
that I'm older,
Kyrie,
it's some sort of translation
Kyrie's
failures. Could
inside
be.
me?
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?
Who are you?
I'm what's
Random
left.
Mickey comes out.
Or maybe I'm all there ever was.
I meant your name.
You won't need a home anymore where you're going.
I can't introduce Kingdom Hearts to my
What?
friends.
Why? You're the real sham.
Fair enough. You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
Okay.
They'll pay for this.
What kind of scream was that?
I knew
Oh,
when I
truck
met you.
shots.
You and Kyrie smell the same.
Ay, ay, ay.
Now I've got it.
The fuck is Tarzan doing there?
It's hot.
No. Shion. Who
Shion.
else will I have ice cream with?
Mickey! It's Riku! They put bugs in him!
Sure, the first thing I think about when a friend of mine dies. Who am I gonna have ice cream with? Oh boy. Maybe there's one Goofy man. Please.
Ben, are you okay?
Kingdom Hearts is basically all the Disney
I'm
games
already half
combined in one
saved.
game. I remember seeing
That's
it back in the
nuts.
day, like was it on the Game Boy or only on PlayStation? I don't even remember. Because I'm you. No, I'm me. Kindergarten is having an argument. Amazing.
Let's have one training duel to finish up.
It's a
eh?
wild game as a kid.
Indeed.
I imagine as a
And let's
kid
have a
it
wager to
probably
spice
would have
things
been
up.
fun as
How
hell.
about 100 groschen?
I imagine more.
100? How about 200?
It was good, but
feeling
damn the
confident or
dialogue
not?
sometimes.
Fine, 200. On guard.
Alright.
That hit home.
Die! You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
How am I losing? I'm blocking everything.
That one hit the spot.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
And another.
Bro. What is...
That one hit the spot.
Let sparks fly.
That was a perfect counter. Another one. Remember farming that one boss from the desert back then.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Only do riposts. Only do riposts. That way I can win.
One more like that and he'll be on his back.
Yes.
Don't hold back.
Oh. Oh. Bro. How is he doing combos and I cannot? Do it. Do it.
Now we're
Whoa.
even.
Bro. Trying to navigate the game after the tutorial.
Expecting that, were you? And you've had it. I say the victor is clear.
What?
I'll get my winnings from you later.
Bro, I hate this dude. I'm going to kill Hans as soon as I get the opportunity. Fuck this dude. Fuck him. Fuck him and his whole family. Dude.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's
You know,
obvious,
still my
isn't it?
school holidays.
Henry learned a lesson or two.
What are
And
you
I will
talking
now.
about?
At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks.
was still in the
tavern.
fight.
It was almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow.
It's quite emotional
very handy
during the school
afterwards.
break.
You were
In case
unbelievably
you don't remember
lucky.
or know,
Beating
you
me
can
after
still
just one
block
day
with
of
no
training.
stamina.
True.
Also, I just
I
hold the
wasn't
button.
in my best form that day. We had a drink.
There's
or
also
two
no
beforehand.
path travel, yep.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
So
Only a fella was there.
Also, you know the biggest area where you have to find something. Yeah, it doesn't tell you where the area is anymore. Luckily, I still remember where that area is. I had to drag you out. I had to drag you out. I dragged you apart. What's the difference, really? Ella playing Quake? What? How is he up? How is he up to that? Let's go with agility. Yes.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the
All right,
table,
Glitch,
and
thanks
I
for
have
stopping
to
by.
say,
Enjoy Ella's
Henry,
stream.
You dodged him pretty well.
And have a good
Did
birthday.
you catch a blow at all?
Mein Bruder.
But nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Get me? Ditching for Ella Jess. Wow. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, right? Brave, that'll have to do. And she's my sweetheart. Nothing happened with Teresa. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of all. I'm not a fan of either of these. Let's go with this
She's
one.
my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you. Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
All right.
Listen, I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame.
I don't want to know what Hans Capon would have said.
You know,
Probably more.
this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
And apart from the bandits that are about to show
Where
up.
were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Still survival scholarship. I'm thinking stealth. Yeah.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood. It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
It is, it is.
And what about, time, sir?
Time?
I mean, will we be getting any time off,
Oh.
sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Nope. He's an important nobleman, but we all know that, right?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the Royal Chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he
random look
insists
from
on
the
having
old dude
the
like,
finest swords.
fuck.
And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is one of prefer maces, unarmed. I can manage even without a... I wonder if you could do a fully unarmed playthrough of this. I bet if you are unarmed, there are at some point in the game probably situations, or like there's probably a perk where you can unarm the enemy or disarm the enemy, right? I do like a mace, indeed. Let's go with maces.
other weapons, proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles, just smash.
Yes, just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Hey.
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again hearing
So
how
Radzig
Martin
is
the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real
Henry's
father.
true father.
It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
Yes, it is complicated.
No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all.
What are you on
There'll
about?
be a feast at the castle
What are you on-
tomorrow, so
what-
forget
what-
about supplies.
What are you on about?
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
And now it goes all to shit.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Whoa.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Oates is feeling something. And it's nothing good.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief.
Those iron shirts are heavy as fuck.
I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
Nope.
He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Oof, oof, each.
That's a view fit for a king.
Alright, we know what happens here. We go swimming, and then there's a couple of damsels that we're gonna be spying on.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
And then while we are spying on the naked ladies, bandits attack the camp. Everybody dies except us. We get delusional in the forest.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
I can't get through there. Fucking horny Hans couple. But well, if you think about it,
One of them's doing laundry. We have to
if you think about it, Hans is horny, or Hans' horniness, is that a word? Is pretty much saving our lives.
Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
G to throw a pebble. This way.
What's this racket here?
As if she wouldn't have noticed a stone flying right next to her. There they are. While this is playing, I'm going to be taking a quick piss. Be right back.
Henry, I told you to... We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Alright. Now, Henry has to play the hero.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Henry has to be the hero.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Nice. Did you see her lovely big eyes? I'd be a hero for Mormon Brittany too.
Shoot!
In this situation, I'm gonna be honest, I would not be.
After them!
My life would be more important in this situation.
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
And an arrow right in the bag.
Come on! Cut them off on
All right, they will come over to the other side, and now we gotta get away with them.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
Yep. We've been through all of this. It's weird to see the compass without any indication.
someone in front of us. Down.
Down. Get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them.
Yeah.
And then kill them. No fucking around. You. Watch the
I'm
middle
already
of the
2
dodge.
steps ahead of you, Hans. Please follow
Keep
me.
your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on.
I'm waiting, Hans.
You watch this side
Move
of
it.
the rock.
Move it.
And you,
Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
Swimming to the other side of the pond.
Sakra.
I want to know.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Come back. You want give me a full report.
Swim all the fucking way across.
Footprints, blood trails, everything. Get to work.
There he goes.
Stumbling about in the pitch black when all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catch you so they can net the boy. Better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody
We've got to get to that tree.
New main level, nice. Can I actually... Oh yeah, let me have a look at the map. So we are down here. We spawned here. That's where we left off. Went over here. Our camp was over here, I believe. Somewhere along this line. We're here making our way up the hills and we end up somewhere around, I think this is the building that we are going to be ending up at.
There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Well, oh, up there. How many goddamn bandits are there in these woods?
Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
Yeah.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here.
Keep your
Stand
watching
still.
scout. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead.
Run, quick.
Why are we moving down instead of being high up? Because you can't see shit from up there.
Run, dude, run! Up the hill?
No.
Up the hill?
Front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Yep.
They're fleeing into the rock. Hurry! Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
Up here. Come on, buddy, come on. Yep. Hans? Hello?
What now?
Up here. Bro. What is that? Oh, sure.
Hans, take cover.
There's more of them up top.
I told you up here, man.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Don't you worry, Hans. We will find a way out of this.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
Yes.
What are we gonna... How should I... We
We're
can't
splitting
go
up.
climbing into the rocks at night.
But they'll catch.
Oh, you don't... Calm down for fuck... Stop it. This... You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least if we can get... I'll stay here.
Yep. He's not gonna stay here. Because this is a dead end. Yep. And then we go back. And see a bandit. Couple bandits there. And now we gotta wait.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye.
Is he coming this way though? I forgot.
From both sides. And send someone after me too. Got it.
Ah, he's going this way. Okay. G to distract enemies. As if he didn't hear that. There it is. Strange. Wait, what is through here?
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Fucking Hans. Just moved out. Can I go through here? Nope. Classic Hans. Just disappearing.
What?
Move over there.
Fuck it.
Move! Aw. We have to lure him this way? No? Why is he not moving?
Huh?
There it is.
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Isn't he down here? There he is.
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
I know we have to fight here,
Climb down here to the water before they find us.
but I'm trying to... Maybe I can... Now see, he's doing that. I know I find this guy naked.
You're a dead man!
Yeah, nothing I could do there. I held the block button, but he just insta-tapped me. Launch! I still have no idea how you can survive this fall. Or like, in general, whatever happened to Henry in the prologue.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
Gets an arrow into the back.
I might teach you how to handle a sword.
Runs from him.
And then someone will shoot you
Gets
with a
hit in the
crossbow as
face
soon as
with
you
a
set
big
foot
ass
outside the
mace.
house.
Falls down a cliff.
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong,
still
try
survives.
using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Oh yeah, now begins the delusional part. Yeah. Are we still alive or not? We are meeting our not so real
Being a blacksmith
father.
might bring no glory,
We've seen this all,
but it has its benefits.
so I'm going to save some time there. Quest started Fortuna. Funnily enough, the city where I live in has its own football club. Or like soccer, football.
It's not so bad.
And its name is Fortuna. Alright, this stuff here is just a little cinematic thing that we have to do.
They're here. It's all over
Sure
for
they
us.
don't just like... What?
Don't do this to me.
Who doesn't like seafood?
Let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
I do not want to imagine what it's like to be in such a delusional state like this.
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Could you even be Fortuna? Oh, my bad. What would need to happen in order for you to get such crazy hallucinations like these? I mean, I've smoked weed.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house.
I've taken magic mushrooms and stuff like that, right? But
My mother is in the village.
I've never had
And we'll follow right behind.
hallucinations like these. Like
Do what I
you
say
imagine
right now.
you're somewhere completely different or some stuff like that.
Come on! You can hardly
Please stand, damn it.
Has to be the blood loss.
We'll make it together. You'll see.
I don't think that makes you hallucinate as well. At least not to such a degree. Maybe head trauma from the fall? I don't know. Fever. The fever could be it, yeah. Because from the blood, I mean, I have a scar here on my wrist. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Or also on my small, like, little finger there. When I was very little in elementary school,
You're just imagining things.
there was a wooden door with glass frames in. And I just pushed the glass window broke, and it cut open my hand, and it almost bled to death there. And I didn't have any kind of, hallucinations or something like that. So it couldn't be from the blood
Henry,
loss.
I've got you. Just a
I would
little
assume
further.
head trauma and fever.
Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa, I
I'll
swear,
stay here.
I won't leave you.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I mean, Hans isn't really that bad of a dude, right?
see
At
the
least
light.
he's staying with us. He's saving our life. But he's just so full of himself.
Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
It's alright, it's alright. We will live. Yes. He's going to do that. We saw all of this. And we're better now. Magically.
What happened?
He's taken care of for now.
Taken care of.
But he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lads, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave. You were lucky you happened to turn up.
I have to talk.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
Will you
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed to get... I'll go check on him as soon as... How
Alright.
are you feeling?
Had worse. It's getting better.
My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right.
You're brave. Ah,
All right.
your show. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job, and now you've moved about. It started up. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do.
Thanks. But I
Alright.
need to get a breath of fresh air.
You slept through her.
Yep. We've heard all of this. We've heard all of this. We've heard all of this. Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill perks and points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Alright. Let's deal with the bleeding first. Bandage. Use it. Why is it still halfway red? But I guess, okay, sure. Oh, that's the injured torso. Hunger. Riki. Hungry. Let's eat from the pot first. Oh.
That's Really
Still hungry? Still
good.
hungry.
So good I wouldn't say no to... Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
There we go.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
Bejena was her name. I forgot. Okay, washing up.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Ah, the mod is not installed. God damn it. Alright, for tomorrow I have to install the mod then. Because imagine every single time you're picking up herbs, you'll see this little animation. That's gonna be a pain after a while. For now it's fine though. Yoink yoink. All of the flowers.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it.
Yes.
I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself.
I will.
Well,
I would take that
he's
gamble
less
if I'm
lucky.
on
That brute
my
really
deathbed.
knocked him about before Hans.
Is there any way I can help?
You owe him. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left, but I can't just give it to him now. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction.
Chamomile decoction.
Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for... You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes.
Alright. What is dangerous, isn't it?
But you said Lethean potion could be fatal. Do you really...
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it. As long as we get his fever down first. After all,
Right.
it worked on you.
True that, true that.
I do. But first...
Guess we need herbs.
Easy as pie. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or at the back of the hut. There's a footpath leading. You go along.
Yep. We know. We did this already. The TV is almost turning off. There it is. I can
Not to worry.
manage.
I'll see what I can manage. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't...
Where should I put...
grab the spade by the dung pile, and when you head out the gate, follow your nose. And
True. All right.
Yes. Can't see where I am. But we do know that we are at... Wait, this is the most I can zoom in? Oh, damn. Quest tipster. Okay, we are here. And then we have to really watch out for our environment. All right. I like this though. I like this. Looting. Transfer all items, please. Thank you. Yoink.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Where's the spade? There it is. Equip the sword. Minus hood. Hunter's belt, sure. Oh, belt and pouches. Okay. Short tunic. Do we need some food, maybe? Nourishment is at 50. Maybe an apple. I'm wearing a pouch. I want to eat it. Drinking water. Another apple. Let's go up. Oh yeah, 54 now. Okay. Grab it with F. Link compass at the top of the screen will help you coordinate yourself in the world. In hardcore mode, you won't see cardinal directions on it, but you can still lead you to points of interest and quest destinations if you're close enough. Just like that, right there. Am I crouched down or something? No, I can't even crouch.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work.
Start digging.
You can't be in the ground soon enough.
What's the time, by the way? Oh, damn. It's almost 5. Can I... Okay, just grab the body. And bury him.
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace.
Oh, I can already start digging the other graves.
Ah, fuck.
Because I know there's going to be 2 other bandits coming up. I can already preemptively do that. There we go. Should I put on all the items here? Mainstead 4. A bit of defense, eh? Why not? Just put on everything. This is all bloody though. The tunic is just dirty, not bloody. Pants are bloody, shoes are... Ah, that's fine. Do you have the sword equipped? I do. Okay. Oh. And now up into the hills. What are you doing here, doggy? Growler. Hey there. How am I still hungry?
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
See? Even Henry knows about that. If you've got an injury, it's gonna tell you when it's raining. And when the weather's changing and shit. Sage.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
Alright, where is chamomile? Let me just grab more. Okay, that patch is done. Is this chamomile? It is.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double.
Bit more.
The sooner Hans gets that remedy,
yep,
the better.
Just a bit more. There we go. I believe there's gonna be a bit of an ambush down here now. Can I save? I can't. It's just a tree stump there. Looked like someone was sitting down there.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
What's happening?
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Just remember, not all situations have to be solved through violence. Let's see if we can reason with them.
2 of them fled and they... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
What's happening?
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about.
Maybe I shouldn't have put on the clothing. These guys don't look like... Yeah.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
messengers and we were ambushed.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm
Is he gonna
accompanying Sir
attack me
Hans
now?
Capon on a mission
Because
to
he's
deliver
actually
an
a bandit?
important letter to Lord von Berghoff. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect
See, I
you
knew
to
it.
fall for it so easily. I was kidding you before, but I reckon you figured that out, eh? We'll take your Sir Hans with us, but we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz. This'll be quick, boy.
Oh, will it now?
Lad, I've got to get out of here.
No, you won't.
Now you're mine, you.
Am I, huh? Am I really?
You fucker.
Come on, come on. Come on, try. Attack. Do your worst. Ouch.
What are you doing? Stop that now.
What the fuck was that? He literally just died of cringe. Oh my god. That was hilarious. Oh my god.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would
Just
have
stood there.
if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those
He
who
bled
followed
out or
us
something.
yesterday.
Maybe the dog did it.
I almost got slaughtered twice in one day. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your
Absolute
friend
cinema.
was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you,
Reputation
I'm
gained.
thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
I
Don't
will be
worry.
dealing with those.
I
Don't you
reckon I've
worry.
still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before...
I'd be eternal, but be
yep.
careful while you're at it.
What about Sir Hans?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wound, but what he needs most now is that remedy.
Here.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me
Yep,
all
yep.
day.
I'll brew that
All right.
remedy.
I told you, I have a book here with the rest
Oh,
of
there's the book,
my
nice.
of
Yep.
I'm quite hungry.
Right. Alchemy lunch. Why? How am I hungry again? Hold up. Let me eat a bit first. And also, let me just loot this guy. Everything. What's my carry weight at? 60 out of 140. That's all fine. Okay. Would be cool if we could just drag both of them or carry both of them at once. And this is why I already digged these graves. Bury 'em.
Grant the deceased eternal rest, Lord, and let them be bathed in your light. Rest in peace.
Amen.
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 Your health. Everything you need is in the alcove.
Mikesh. Boop. I wonder why this pig is not attacking me. It seems like a wild boar, not really like a pig. And as far as I'm concerned, boars in the wilderness.
Cutthroat like him is no great loss.
Just
even so.
Attack you?
Rest in peace.
But last time I
God
played,
give you your just reward.
last time I played, someone said that this pig belongs to a Bojana. So probably. Oh yeah, Bojana's pig. Nice. Hey, buddy. Alright. Little wash again after this. Can't get. Whoa. Was this chicken just inside the bowl?
Is an old woman to do everything for you? Off you go to the
Alright,
alchemy.
start alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book.
Read
Now
it.
find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
We have the chamomile
and remember what
decoction.
you have to do.
Add the
Then get
chamomile
back
and
to
let
the
it
bench
burn
and
for
we'll
one
start.
turn. One turn of the sand clock. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron and then pour. Seems easy enough. 2 times 2 chamomile inside. Let it burn. Grind the sage. Alright. Herbs. Nope. Wait. God damn it. R. So.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron.
It was
Choose
wine,
the right
correct?
pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Puzzle good quality engine. Needs wine. Yep. All right. Wine it is. Boom.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
I would like to, but move down.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well.
Start to
For
simmer.
most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the
Isn't
fire
this boiling
blazing
already?
under the cauldron using the bellows. Try
Okay, using the
fanning it
bellows?
with the bellows to get it boiling. It's
Oh, now it's
boiling.
boiling. Okay.
To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame.
Get up.
Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need.
Chamomile and sage.
Put them there on the shelf.
Confirm.
So you've got them at hand. All right.
Can I?
Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into
Okay,
the
two.
cauldron.
Sure, sure. Chamomile, take. Throw 1 in. Take. Throw 2 in.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Every grain counts. Alright, sand glass.
See? When the
move
sand
it
has
down.
flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then
It did.
turn the sand glass. As
Wait.
soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Alright.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
What?
All right.
That was a bit weird.
Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it
I
with
think
a
I'm
mortar
moving
and
a bit
pestle,
too
and
fast for the
drop it in the
tutorial.
cauldron.
Grind it. Grinding it up.
Have you ground it?
Yes.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Get the phial. And pour.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I feel like the chamomile was a bit too long on the flame. Yeah, it worked. Nice. Leave the bench.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get...
All right.
I reckon you... What you need now, go and get a...
Getting some
A
rest.
bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Can't wash. What again were my perks? Player. Oh, yeah. Stats. Do I have perks that I... Oh no, this perk points. I don't have any perk points yet. It's a bunch of combos you can learn again, okay. Reputation, statistics. Where can I see the debuffs I have? The hardcore debuffs. I don't see them anywhere. Well, eat again. What's the... Okay, we're not hungry.
With a bit of luck, that decoction will chase away the fever.
All right.
Sleep better.
Sleep and safe.
And that'll give you strength. There's not much
Sleep
more
until
I
the
can do
morning.
now.
12 hours. Perfect. Wonderful. Oh. What's happening? Oh yeah, fever dreams. Fever dreams. I remember.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
Yep, we've seen these.
Oh.
And now there's Pavlena.
You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend, that...
Hans?
Yep.
Have no fear. He's alive all right. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks on that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking. And what
Classic
about
Hans.
you? How...
Better than yesterday for sure.
Definitely better than you.
That's good. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went...
I dreamt of
Dreams.
Istvan Toth,
Yes,
and I
yes.
swore to get that...
Oh, that oath must... They can have what strikes you as the most important.
What strikes me from the most important from the dream? The sword. Since the sword is why we are even here.
The sword. It might sound strange.
It doesn't sound strange. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility after all.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought...
You're welcome.
but...
Aye, breakfast
We know.
I feel quite hungry.
Hungry again? Sure. Perk points. What kind of perk points did we get? Oh, nice. Main level perk point. Oh, here we can see them. Okay, numbskull against experience slower. Food spoils faster. I take more damage. And I get restedness. I lose restedness 40% faster and sleepwalk. If you gain reputation, the increase will be higher. If you lose reputation, the drop will be less. Higher gain. Agility. Required agility level for all weapons is lowered by 1 generally if your agility level is low, blah, blah. On the other hand, if its higher attacks will cause less stamina. Featherweight. Knowing how to fall is if fall damage is reduced. I think I'm gonna go with that. Yep. Vitality. Nourishment will decrease 30% slower. In other words, last longer. You'll bleed noticeably slower still if you don't bandage up. Slower bleeding. I think I'm gonna go with slower bleeding. Yep. Anything else? Any skills? Ooh, craftsmanship. Sharpen a weapon or grindstone condition or higher. Against bonus effect that increases slashing damage by 10. The effect will remain active as long as the weapon's condition. Wear boots repaired by yourself. Sprinting will cost 70%. Okay, that would be nice. You repair yourself. Armor kit will make less noise when worn. The effect lasts until the item's quality level drops. Honestly, not sure which one I'm taking there. Horsemanship. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina. Harder for enemies to unseat you. Repairs from colors kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, you will know because you know pouch and satchel as well, you have a +1 bonus to the thievery skills if you pick pockets. Wait, what? I just gain a +1 on thievery for pickpocketing? Okay. I mean, I don't know when I'm getting a horse, so let's go with saddler. To hunt and outdoor game, wild game. Great help to you. Search, sniff out places of interest in hunted game. To do this, select free command. Let's go for hunting. Stealth level. Bushman. Less noise when moving through bushes. An opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties instead. Okay, Bushman. We are a Bushman now. Survival. Wanderer. Quality of bats increases for you the higher your survival skill is, but the cost of perk will improve the quality of bat by up to 50%. On higher quality bats, the perks will have no effect. You can sell herbs, game hides, and trophies for double the price. Yes, please! More money! Thievery. When in the time collecting phase of the pickpocket minigame, you gain time 10% faster. Almost silence when using lockpick, and if you happen to break, the sound will be... Yes, please, okay. This one. Craftsmanship, let's go razor sharp. Combat skills, holy shit, we have so many skills to put a... Wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% head protection. Even though I don't have a helmet yet, but that's fine. By striking to an uncovered zone your opponent isn't blocking from, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. Fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher. Opening strike. Yep. Heavy weapons. Attacks will be harder for opponents to block with a shield. Additionally, it will take less time to completely destroy opponents. When you hit an enemy with a heavy weapon, their armor will count as 10 lower. Yes. Marksmanship. Clarkson's Farks Season 4. What is Clarkson's Farks? I have never heard of that. Clarkson's Farm. Is that it? Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that the guy from Top Gear? Did he move on? Is he not in Top Gear anymore, but he's now doing his own farm show? Oh, damn. Amazon original. Okay, interesting. He's a cool dude. I had no idea this guy is doing his own farming stuff now. Even in season 2, that's cool. They all quit because they all as fuck. Yeah, they are. And I mean, living a peaceful lifestyle on the land is probably way more fun in this age, right? This man is my spirit animal. Okay. What is it like? Is it just him showing you his farm, or is it like actually teaching you how to do some stuff on a farm and stuff like that? Like what crops to grow, how to grow the crops, what animals to have, what the animals eat, how to feed the animals, how to slaughter the animals, how to skin, whatever. If you deal damage to an enemy with a ranged weapon, their stamina will recover more slowly and their combat ability will be reduced. If you don't move for 2 or more seconds while aiming, your stamina drain will drain 20% slower and your shot will be 15% stronger. Ooh. To an enemy with a ranged weapon, the stamina will recover more slowly. I might just do this. Combat abilities will be reduced. Yeah, like an opening shot. And then that's that. Alright, we got all that done. There's some education, a lot of it is his own personal wants. He's trying to run a real successful farm, and he's not a farmer. He has farms around him. That's about the best I can say. Alright. As long as it's kind of educational,
Look
it's
who's
all
finally
good.
up! Henry!
Yep.
Come and join us!
Alright, we'll join. We'll join.
Good morning, Henry!
Guten Morgen!
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're
Produced by the
in a
guy
surprisingly
who
good mood
produced
for someone who was at
Grand
death's door
Tour and
yesterday.
Top Gear.
All the more
So it's
cause
got
for
some comedy.
merrymaking.
Oh, nice.
Even this water now tastes like the
Learned some
finest
shit about
wine.
how
Of course. I
fucked
did
all
bring it all the
farmers
way
are.
from the spring.
And for that, I am in
place,
your
but I imagine
debt,
the problems are
fair
similar.
maid.
Yeah,
And I'm
I guess so
grateful
as
to
well.
You too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the I suppose I'll have to give you some...
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg.
Okay, he was talking about humans.
There was this time when me and Hans
And I...
We've heard all
made-
of this
and
before.
when-
We've been here. We've been here. We can probably just. Mercenaries from Hungary. That explains them. Probably.
They come from
best.
somewhere.
I told
What?
it's
Well,
Time out, what was that? That was the when
The foe took
Hans
the
tossed
castle
the
by
arrow.
subterfuge, and we planned to counter it.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the...
And we almost succeeded.
My upper...
Backside.
I
Backside.
admit it. You
It is
saved
ours.
my arm.
As far as
Thanks for getting me here, buddy.
True. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends.
Do tell. What else did the 2 of you...
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission. We have to get to Trotsky.
Not far.
Petrovsky.
Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the car.
All right. I think...
I'll prepare.
but I...
for us.
Yes, but thank
I have smart... I want to take this... It's
I want
not...
to play a little
doubt.
bit
Hans is
today,
God bless.
so I'm
And-
just gonna skip
As Henry
through all of
says,
this.
may
Because
God
we've
bless
been
you
here.
for your generosity and your healing arms.
Thank you, my
And
ladies.
you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
Sure.
If
Just
you
a
should ever
snack.
find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir.
Just a little snack
Though
for the
I'm
for the
not
road.
sure I could find
Right?
the way to Perkstein.
Just for the road.
Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma.
Anything else?
I got held up in Troskovitz.
Oh.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't send...
Nothing against the hospitality of the good
Prologue
women
almost
folk
done.
here,
Yes.
But I want to get to
Almost.
Trotsky Castle right away.
Yes, let's go there. What about the rest of our company?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself.
But you're right, we shouldn't just leave. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for...
You're right. They were
Can
damn
they
good
bop?
lads. No notes since childhood.
Welcome, welcome. Glad to see ya. We have to get back to blah blah.
Hold on a bit, Istvan.
We heard all of this. Now it's something
Unbelievable.
strange.
And it was...
I saw...
Yes, but I see. Come on.
And then skip this, and then we are in town. We're on the way. We are at the castle gates.
Position at this castle.
There it is. We get mud thrown onto us.
Now that.
And then we go back to the tavern. Yes, yes.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days.
And it's
so we'd
all
like a bit
just
of peace and
downhill from
quiet,
here.
A beer and a
This
bite
is a
to eat.
potent game. Very
Unless you
potent
wanna
indeed.
share a bowl of gruel,
I
you're gonna need
started
more
it
coin
before,
than
but
this.
now
Just bring the best you
there's
have,
a
and
new
we'll settle
update
later.
with a hardcore mode, and
As the gentleman wishes.
we had to start anew to start with the hardcore mode. So that's
This
where
is
we're
not far
starting off
off.
again.
We look like a couple.
We look like beggars. We are pretty much
Was all that at
beggars.
the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit put.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle. So they act.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured.
That's why I'm
Rather hear
skipping
some
through this,
cunning-
because we've been here before. First, we have to wash and change. Yes.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths.
Then we have to earn some coins.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen?
From this part on, Hans
where will
is
you find
just
decent
such a
pay?
dick.
Before we get ourselves
I
sorted
fucking
out,
hate him.
Sigismund will be
He
sitting on
saved
the
my
throne
life
in
once. I
Prague.
saved his life
So what do you
3
suggest?
times.
Going back to Ratai?
And he's just
You
on
just
such
don't
a
get
high
it, do you?
horse.
We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a
Are there
laughing
boats with
stock.
birds in this game? No, unfortunately not.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond.
Which was
We
your
got no
idea.
message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow.
Nothing. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food.
They're probably, at least some of them. At least some of them might be alive. Let's go back and bury them.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
We're
even
good
though
Christians.
It didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory, we'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes
fortuna juvat.
Yes, sir.
Food. About.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
And now
What is
just
this?
look at him complaining again. Fucking hate the man.
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for.
He's such
When you
a
finish,
dick.
report for work.
Cheers.
Oh. Looking. Who's coming there?
What is it?
What's that woman from the pond?
It's the last that we saved at the
The one
pond.
you gave us away for?
Yes.
Fine bear that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Issue is that she doesn't remember.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh, my. Oh, can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Anyone you know?
I heard some talk.
Sure. We'll wash first.
Oh.
Issue is that we're all bloody, aren't we? Oh, well, not really. This is fine. The belt is fine. This is a bit dirty. Short tunic is... Okay, this is not bloody. That's fine. This is not bloody. That's good. This is not bloody. Okay, we're clean now.
Thomas
We're
might
clean
never
now.
get back on his feet.
All right.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
I hope my uncle don't let me down.
So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a mo then, I'll be right back.
Lady, can we talk for a sec? Yes?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by bandits.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on
What
about?
are you on about? What are you on about? You were attacked by the pond. Eyes up huge.
You were attacked at
Hello,
the pond.
Apple.
You, some
Glad
other
to
women.
see you. Welcome.
And so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
I don't know why you're trying to deny it. What are you trying to you?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake!
It worked!
Someone will hear you.
It worked!
I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else.
It didn't work the first time I played.
Here's your wine. Is this
But
vagabond
still-
bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself.
I mean, at least she
Thanks
remembers.
for the wine.
She does remember. That's something.
Please.
Oh.
I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
How does this change the game now, though? 'Cause
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding.
Samin's
I'll
wedding.
be there. For sure.
Look,
All right.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
All right.
Why are
We
you
gotta
standing...
work off. Okay. On a break from Star Citizen. Myself, yes, kind of. I had some graphical issues with the game. It was slow as fuck, but I downloaded this thing, lost the scaling, and I played for, as you can see, about an hour with it, which is actually working quite fine. And yesterday I was at my no, not yesterday. Today is Thursday, right? Yes, on Tuesday I was visiting my parents. My dad is a big fan of Star Citizen. He got me into the game actually, and he's playing quite a bit. I think he has like 3 or 4 ships in game now already. Saved up a couple of million of the currency. I forgot the name. But he's been going hard in the game. But my plate is kind of full. Playing V Rising and this game now. Always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered
Already
a lot
seen
more
2
than you
new
paid
chat
for.
dialogues,
So
and I've
you'll
done the
work your
start
debt
2
off,
times
like I said.
myself. Invictus was the military convention, right? Where they showed off new stuff. I've seen the small, can't really call them small, but the chips that you can enter in, or like put into your ships.
All right.
Unfortunate
you want us
that
to
you
do?
have to
Over
buy
there
them with
by the
real
gate,
money
there's a
at the
cart
moment.
with sacks of flour
Still,
from the
it's
mill.
still going on.
My old man was meant to take him into the sack. If you
Yep,
two...
yep. Alright, we'll do it.
All right, for sure.
like
yes.
is that...
All right.
Glad to hear you.
Yes. Where you actually from, if you don't mind me asking? I am from Skalitz.
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than Nabakov Mill, but I know this place inside.
Okay. Still is crazy. They just dropped a ship that was in concept for like 10 years. The Idris? Was that the one? The one that is basically the flagship of Squadron 42, right?
I heard some talk about some wedding.
Talk about the
being
wedding,
planned here.
hey.
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a
Lord
grand
Semine
affair.
marrying
When
Agnes.
rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most
likely will be, yes.
Who is this? Semi.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semine. The Fortum village belonged to him. Old Jan Semine is the head of the family, and his son's called Alder. And it's him who's getting... They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Ain't no way they used the word cloud in 1404. No fucking way.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their...
Right?
Could I get to the
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invite...
It seems like...
What's that?
Oh,
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having a name. Young Svartia there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad.
Oh, interesting. Okay, even though we've played this part of the game before, there's all kinds of new dialogues happening. I like this.
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry. But I'd...
Okay, where's the
Where's the
pantry?
pantry?
Second door
Indoors.
inside.
Yes. I'm just clicking through all of these because I believe that every single dialogue option that you go through increases your speech level.
Is
to
this
some
the only
degree.
tavern here?
In Troskovitz.
You must be doing pretty well.
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid...
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a war. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
How can I find work? Wait, is he recruiting
Is von
soldiers?
Berghoff recruiting men at arms?
No, von Berghoff ain't got nothing to do with. They go of their own free will. They're fed up of ordinary work, so they try their luck. Oh, it don't occur to them that they might not come back. They just see easy earnings.
I would never go to
and then
war.
the old folks
Never.
have to do their work in the fields.
I would desert. I would rather be stuck in prison.
Where can I find work?
First, you've
than
got
be
to
in
carry
any
them
war
sacks for
front.
me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you
Or
can
like just
find
shoot
work
me straight
anywhere.
ahead.
You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one.
The smith.
He's a bit... Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there if you want to ask. And
Oh,
that
he's here.
fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then. But you know what they say about Millers.
Oh, I know about.
I've heard things,
I know
all right.
about the Millers.
Well then,
The Millers are basically the thieves guild.
Is that all you know about?
what else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone...
I'll go and discuss it.
And careful with them.
Alright. Before we do the sacks, woodcutter, Dushko, hired hand.
How are you?
Could be better.
Could be better. Could be better. Dicer, Philip. It's Hans. Whoa, whoa! He's also called Heinrich.
Good day.
Innkeeper!
Going down nicely, is it?
Going down the tree.
But this guy is...
Good day.
Good day.
Can I not talk to him?
She's out of sight. You know.
You don't mind, fellas, do you? Hey there.
Butcher.
What's this guy?
Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
We are... He's not gonna believe this, right? I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
What's going on here in the region?
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits? Nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg.
Oh.
Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
I'm sure you know...
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
I'd like to ask about...
No.
No.
Wait a moment. It occurred to me we could roll a few.
Oh.
That's a shame. It's no fun if... You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the...
You'd invite us?
You'd have to beat me first.
Oh, sure.
We'll see.
You really are
Okay, we're playing dice. We're playing dice to get into the wedding.
I'm curious about you, lad.
Crazy how I completely missed this the first time I played. One. Nah, let's do that and F. Cool beans. Hello. Welcome back.
Nothing worth.
What? How did I bust that? No, watch him get 1500 instantly again. 500?
God, I'm done.
250 points.
You've been hanging around with Miller Kraser again, haven't you?
If only one of the ones were a 2. We continue. Double 1. No, triple 1. Come on. Damn it. It's just a 5. Okay. Score and pass. We're a bit behind on points. Bruh.
These ones here.
Boss, please, boss. Damn it. Of course! Of course!
Finally!
That was a pretty poor show, fella.
What?
What can you do?
Bro, these dice games
Dice
are
is mainly
rigged
about
as
luck.
fuck.
Bollocks it is. You need to use your head.
Holy.
Oh well. Maybe we'll have a rematch someday.
Right now.
When you get a hold of...
Right now,
What about a
rematch
rematch
right
right
now.
now?
Yes.
With this...
No chance. The offer doesn't stand anymore.
Damn it.
You'll have to find it.
Don't clap for me. That was a rigged game. Fuck you. That's the Miller. And that's the... Wait. It's both of. Oh, nice.
With a cup, of course. Who else?
What do you mean?
Let's have a talk to the blacksmith first.
Greetings to you.
Wait, I was sitting down.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
I ran away from Scottish messengers from Rata. I am originally from Scotland.
Fled from Silver Scarlets.
Silver Scarlets? You people mine silver there?
Aye. Well, we did. Until Sigismund attacked us.
Bugger me.
He needs coin for his troops, so he goes after the silver. The sly ginger fox.
Ginger fox.
Even the Kudenbergers surrendered to him not long ago, I heard.
Did you lot surrender to him as well?
You'd like to talk to us first. They just attacked, burned down the village, and slaughtered most of the people.
I'm sorry to hear
Sorry,
that.
my German TTS can't
God
comprehend a
welcome
boba.
their souls.
That's too high for her.
Thank Christ we've been spared that kind of misfortune so far.
I'm thinking of switching it back to
That's because
usual
they
Brian.
have silver, and we ain't got shit, Crazel.
Good point.
What do they call you, lad?
I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
Bebo, beba. Looking for work. I'd like to know something about this region first. No, I'm actually looking for what do you know about the wedding? If I instantly incline them about the wedding, they probably smell something fishy. So I'm just looking for work.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work, let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill? The job's cleaner and less grueling.
Oi, I asked him first.
I've done the smithy before. I have not done the miller. But I do prefer the smithy, personally. For now, I'll think about it.
Interesting offers. I'll have a think about it.
Don't leave it too fucking long, or it might be too late.
If you're after more than just brute force and fire, you'll find me in Lower Samine.
And me in Takov.
Right, what do you guys know about the wedding?
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
I can't really play W non-Christians anymore. Why not?
That's right. A big affair in Samine.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Samine and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands.
Amen.
One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
I like this
Trying
guy.
to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
Sod that, it's gonna be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is gonna be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
So way to get to him. Can someone who's not invited get to the wedding?
Could someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Someone? You mean? Forget it, looking like that.
Well, I think it might be possible, using certain methods. A play of light and shadow, a cloak as black as night.
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All
I'm going with the Miller
right.
this time. I'm
I
going
won't
with the
say
Miller
another
this
word.
time. Even though I like
Semi's
the
bound to
blacksmith
keep
and
a damn
minigame
close
more.
eye on his big day. So you won't get in without an invitation.
So I was playing with this teenager Dark Souls co-op. Alright.
Would it be possible to get to von Burgov, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or traveling somewhere. And he's powerful and important. So the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding. At least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
Can confirm Miller is cinema. Oh, okay. Then, I mean, even just the conversation we had right now with the Miller just convinced me more because I'm into this stealth gameplay, and he said, like, you know, just with a little bit of stealthy things, maybe a dark cloak, you could get in.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to
And I
find a
get
job
the
that we
blacksmithing
needed.
minigame. We
Aye.
are
There's always lots
going
of
to
hands
experience
needed
that
at a
anyways,
wedding.
right?
As the hours pass
not
and
like-
the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Yes.
Bugger it. Cut the mysterious horse shit. You'll scare the lad.
No,
To cut
he
a
has
long
me
story
interested,
short,
eh?
If you work for me, you'll get to the wedding.
And I can promise you the same. And on top of that,
on
a
top,
glimpse of the hidden world.
Bugger it, Crazel.
the
Give it a
hidden
rest.
world.
What's wrong? Good workers are hard to find.
True.
I have to offer them something special.
True. You just quit and also blocked me. What? Why?
I'd like to ask about...
You've heard all you...
Did you like... Also, which Dark Souls did you play with him co-op? Tell me something about this region, maybe.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a
That's
couple
true.
of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles. The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schaumburg's his name.
Ulrich von Schaumberg.
Saw him on the gate tower when he sent us packing
This
like
was
beggars.
one. Oh, there's
Aye, he's a right haughty
Isn't that
bastard.
fairly recently
On
released?
the other hand,
the
he can
seamless
be
co-op.
negotiated with.
The
If you
seamless
can
co-op
get to
mod
him.
or something like that for Dark Souls 1.
So it's people.
Aye. Except there's more trade right now because of the wedding.
But we'll be
Sure
back
makes
to our
sense.
old ways in a month from now. Thank God.
He didn't say anything. Oh boy. Hey. Wait, but just a random dude? Wait. Don't you have to know someone and like meet up with them? Not like in real life meet up with them, but like go into Discord and manage somehow to go on the same server and stuff like that? Or can you just like randomly join any lobby?
About that job.
Drop by at lower...
Or attack off...
Oh, it's okay, okay.
I've got...
Wait. There's something else I want to ask.
What?
What brought you all the way from Scarlet's? And who's that companion of yours?
We were straightforward with you, so don't be shy and tell all.
It's a long story. What I will say is that fella who looks like he sleeps in a dung heap is Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. We were supposed to deliver a message to Lord von Burgov at Trotsky. We set up camp down by the pond, and in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything, even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times.
Oh, they attacked
Nothing
the
ever
patrol
happened
as
like
well.
that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Farewell.
What do you
Good men,
mean?
good men.
Deal.
One day, when their time comes,
Alright.
I'll take her to the
I guess we're good now.
and the more
Can I eat?
think about it,
I
the
can't.
clearer it is to me that
Sit down.
I can't do it. We can
Hold
come
me
up with
Yes.
a plan to take her
So
away.
just a random lobby.
Somewhere she's out of sight. You know.
Everything fine. Food and nourishment, all is looking good.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And you took your time. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Von Burgov is about to leave.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding, there'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Sure. We were on these voice comms, I assume. And then he just didn't say anything, just boosted out and left? Huh? That's a bit weird.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well,
Bro.
I thought we could...
I'm sure there are other...
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart. If we both do it, we'll be...
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
No, I'm not yanking your fucking pizzle. Do some goddamn work, Hans. Holy shit. Goddamn spoiled brat born with a silver spoon in its mouth, not even doing anything, not even carrying a fucking sack. Jesus. Ugh. No, nobody here knows you, little guy.
Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later?
Sure.
People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some
Put a fucking
beggar.
sack over your head,
The disgrace
please.
at the gate wasn't enough.
Have you tried DS1 co-op? Dark Souls 1, no. I haven't tried Dark Souls 1 co-op. I did try the Elden Ring seamless co-op with Clyde here in chat. Yeah, just don't be spoiled,
You know,
buddy.
sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their
Exactly.
mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
How
Would that
did I
be some
gain
aristocratic
reputation from that?
excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
Oh.
Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks?
Sure,
That's
against
against God
God's
and
nature.
nature.
Holy fuck. It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough
No,
of your
fuck
insolence
off,
and
you're
start
not.
accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Okay, he said he's going to make it up to me. Really not going to...
I'm going then.
Ah, well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How?
That too, of course. But above
I'd
all,
rather have my back
once we're out
scratched
of
by
the
that lady in
worst,
blue, but...
I'll help you find your... As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind.
How generous of you.
I know, my dear Henry.
Go away. Somewhere she's out of sight. You know, so she's safe.
The last line there got me a little bit chuckling because of the irony in it.
Oof.
Oof.
Isn't half heavy.
Taking the time again.
Alright, let's do some work, eh? Just carry some sacks. Second door back here. Where are we putting them? Down there. Put it down. Is it now that Hans is making up some... Oh, no ruckus yet? These guys are going to cause some trouble against us. Who are you even? Miller's Wagoner.
God
Right? Oh, you're having fun. Nice dancing. If you see stuff like this in video games and movies, or series. I remember myself when I was younger, I was a very, very big medieval fan. And if I saw this game when I was like, I don't know, 10 to 12 or something like that,
I'm not surprised.
I would have definitely said, okay, I want to, well, I said it anyways, I want to live in the medieval ages. But then you learn a little bit more about the medieval ages. You learn how everything went down.
Aye. Right. Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio.
Okay, he's doing his thing.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
But then, let's be honest, nobody wants to live in the medieval ages, right? Games like these make it look cool, or peaceful even, maybe, except from attacks on skeleton, right? Medieval ages would be sick, yes, but
See it again.
It was their
just
own
shoot
fault.
yourself to death, exactly.
They attacked themselves. What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Yep, I agree. Calm down.
Calm down,
both
of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Fucking Hans Capone.
Did you hear what that
He
line
looks like a
nobody
goddamn.
wants?
How can you be so delusional?
Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate
Nobody
apology.
fucking believes
I am Sir
you,
Hans
little buddy.
Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh,
Hans personally
I'm so scared.
modeled after.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
No, I wanted to do the
no.
one below.
Reinforcements.
God damn it.
I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you
How am
keep
I gaining
insulting
reputation
me.
from this?
Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
It's a new button, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, okay. It seems like you cannot avoid this happening. Right? I don't have anything to do with this, man.
You know.
Stop beating him.
I don't want to beat these guys.
Shit! You're no match for me. Take that fucking arm, damn
Yes, I
it!
have to, though. Oof. No. Stop it. Try to taunt to avoid it. I don't think you can. Yeah, same. I think it's the whole premise of the game, right? To set you off on your adventure when you're in the... Oh, zeig, was du drauf hast. Okay, ich zeig dir. Friss das.
Show your stuff.
Fucking stay out of it. Send my greetings to the devil. Take that, you worm.
Just collapses. Boom!
Hey, get him.
Boom!
You're no match for us, fucker. Nice strike. Oh, Fred, you bastard.
I'm messing them up.
Fucking. Hey, you bastard.
You haven't a chance, bastard.
Oh Gott. You are.
Ich wurde. Boom.
Yeah. Don't spare him, man. You shit. You will have a chance.
How many are fighting here?
Take that, you unwashed yokel!
To the stop of him! Yeah!
Lady just standing there. Who's blocking? I need stamina. I need stamina. Okay, we're good.
Right on the money! Fucker! No,
Take that fucker out, damn it!
you're no match for us, fucker!
Boom. Oh. Right, it's over. No, the guards are coming in.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Okay. And here we are again. Prologue almost over.
This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Yep,
What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
exactly.
How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
Yep.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
I love this scene. This scene is so amazing.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
I saved us life
You
3
pulled
times.
me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
You were a spoiled
And
fucking
you're a
brat.
spoiled brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life.
Yes.
You're fucking useless.
Yes.
You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
I swear.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing.
Yep.
You know full well the ambush was your fault.
Yep.
And now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver
What's
spoon
going on?
in my mouth like you. But unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Oh, this scene is amazing. Next morning. I couldn't imagine standing there for like a day or a week even. Oh, it's over?
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Bergo?
Isn't that? Oh, Sir Otto.
Sir Otto? Oh, Otto von Bergo. He still doesn't know his place.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding.
Good luck with
I
that.
bid you farewell.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
Yep.
Alright, off you go.
Why do these dudes like slap another dude's asses so much? The first thing he does in the morning, go up to the prisoners, slap their asses. What is up with him? There it is. Okay, crime and
I really do
reputation.
need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Well, come on. I don't bite.
Hello? What do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
Huh?
I've been begging
Oh, yeah.
for alms here for days.
The beggar.
But I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome.
I guess.
At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
True.
Yes,
True.
Probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Tomcat.
Do
We
you
know
know
about that.
anything?
Okay, we can skip this because we've talked about this already. Do you think you might teach me
No,
something?
I don't want-
How?
With but standing
Right.
and
Just going to click through this.
Where am I?
in the
I know where he
now,
is.
try not.
Back. What's your
Hey.
name?
I'm Bara.
Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here, prick.
I ain't.
Right? Wanderer?
You're something.
Nah. I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once.
Then why are you begging?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern.
Apothecary.
But I'd like to go somewhere else. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take.
I'd like to see what they're.
You can go and see
I know where they are.
Where are you headed?
for work to the city. I'm tired of serving land. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a naria grosh with the city folk. It's bound to be.
Which city?
You said you were going to a city.
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going.
Well, she doesn't know it yet.
How did we know that
but
it's
I
a
won't be
she
troubling her
cousin?
long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly?
Why? Why? I've been in the ship plenty of
Kind-hearted.
times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is.
Help
in
someone
times
just
like
because
that.
they look like they need some help.
What do
If
you want
only
to do
more
in the
people
city?
would do it
I'll
today.
find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? On the streets, I appreciate your concern. But I have to get to the city first.
Help me? I need something to wear. That's the
Practically
first
naked.
thing.
Nobody's going to want to even.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Oh,
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe.
What armor are you?
Oh, nothing. They say
That's
a
the local
famous
legend.
knight
Yes,
lived
we've
all
learned
the
about that.
There.
We've learned about that before. Use some armor. I'd like to look like a noble. No, I'd rather not stand out too much since we're going to be stealthily going
I'd
about.
prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend.
That's a pretty good idea. Tailor Bartoszek would probably throw you out of the shop. But if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly worn, then I could help.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Just don't get yourself...
A little lockpick there. What about some
I have
money?
no money.
The hell you will.
It's my turf.
Skip supper. It's partly your doing.
Wow.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better...
5 groschen. Nice. A horse.
Damn. I could use a horse.
Don't exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud farm in Semin.
And which way is Semi?
Southwest from here. Not too far.
Southwest, okay.
There's a road goes right there from... Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse.
I don't have anywhere
Do you
to
know where I might
sleep.
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in
Tavern.
the hay.
The hay.
But you
okay.
have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again.
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep.
Okay.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister.
How much time do you think I have?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
No
Hopefully by
rush,
then
that's
I'll
good
find
to
a
hear.
way to sneak. I really
What
need
this-
something.
I can see that.
Oh, the lockpick. Yeah. Okay. Glad
well.
to have met you.
It was nice to meet you, but I should probably...
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Alright. Game saved. What's the time? It's 6 in the evening. Do we go on or do we wait for tomorrow? I guess we're gonna wait for tomorrow.